Hi, this is my fifth vlog? Fourth vlog? Oh, I don't know anymore. But it's my Christmas vlog. I've decided to take a rather festive Christmas carol-y theme to this vlog. Due to the nature of my Christmas anyway, I'm travelling around to 3 different places, and so I've decided to do my vlog in 3 parts. Christmas past, present and future. But also linking this to teaching past, teaching present and teaching future. So in this little section, it's just before Christmas. I'm here with my Christmas tree, my first ever Christmas tree. I'm going to talk about my last placement and how it's finished off, because I'm no longer at the school, which is lovely and a little bit sad as well. Yeah, so my last placement was brilliant. It was really insightful. As you've probably seen in the past vlogs, it was a little bit stressful, to say the least. But it's good it's over. I'm a bit sad to be leaving because I made some really good relationships there and I really started to get used to the classes, and it's kind of a bit of a bummer to have it all cut off there. Things I'm going to miss are the teachers. They're lovely, and a laugh, a really big laugh. One of my most fondest memories is sitting in the maths workroom and the head of maths sending a small child in to ask for me to make him a coffee. But instead of just saying, oh yeah, can you have a coffee? He got the child to say, yo, can G-Dog have a coffee please? Which inevitably ended in me and him having a gangster style conversation via year 7 pupils. Something I'm not gonna miss is, what am I not gonna miss? I would say I'm not gonna miss the long lessons, but I've never had a 50-minute lesson, and so that'll be something to test out in the next placement. I can't think of anything I'm not really gonna miss, which I won't have in this placement too. All the stress and the bad stuff is just inherent across all teaching, not specifically to that school. Yeah, so that's my ghost of Christmas past, or ghost of teaching past, and next will be the ghost of Christmas present. So this is Christmas 2 in Cardiff, and this also represents the present, which will be basically how I'm feeling right now, what I'm doing across Christmas. So at the moment I'm writing essays, I'm trying to relax between placements, looking at professional themes, portfolio, just collecting evidence for what I've done, maybe lying a little bit about what I've done some places, and writing an essay for mid-January. Also celebrating Christmas, which is a nice thing to do, and as you've probably gathered from this video that I'm travelling between Southampton, Cardiff and Devon to have 3 separate Christmases. It's been really nice to spend Christmas with my whole family and extended family. It's really weird at the moment to have time off and not have to think about lesson planning and not have to think about doing anything particularly school related and school based. Seeing as I'm just doing university based tasks, so essays and portfolios and collecting evidence, it seems a lot easier than actually the teaching practice. Though I'm struggling with getting back into writing an essay and writing correctly and knowing what to write. This is the small, impeccably small, tiny, undecorated Christmas tree. It's tiny. It has a little star. Tinsel! I'll be going to Christmas 3 tomorrow, which will be in Devon, but I've got to get up really early for a train journey. I'm really not looking forward to that, because I've got to be up at like 6:30, which I haven't done since teaching. I really don't want to do it. And then sit on a train for a good 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. 3.5, 4 hours. It's going to be so boring. This is effectively the ghost of Christmas present. Peace out. This is Christmas number 3. I'm in Devon at the moment, celebrating with Tom and his family. This little section will be focusing on what's coming up next, and so it'll be like the Ghost of Christmas Future. So my next placement is going to be a lot different from my last placement. I'm in a fairly nice all-girls Catholic school in the centre of Southampton. I guess I'm not going to have as much behaviour management, and I'm going to have to get used to teaching more able kids and be able to differentiate work and push those who are at the upper end further, which is going to be a lot difficult because I'm used to dumbing down knowledge and building up from the very basics. So teaching is going to be a lot different in this school. I'm also going to be on my own in this placement without my friend George, which is going to be very different because we spend quite a lot of time usually in lesson plan together and keeping ourselves going, and a lot of moral support that goes on, that went on in our last placement. So that's not going to be fun being on my own, but I guess I'll be able to integrate myself more into the school, get to know the staff more, and hopefully there'll be other PGC students, not necessarily just in the maths department, but in other subjects. So it'll be interesting to see how they plan lessons, how they work. I'm a little worried as well because it's quite a nice school that they won't allow my dress sense and my piercings. Ta-da! I might have to take them out, and I really don't want to lose them. There is far too much paperwork in a PGC. For example, someone could know completely how to teach but suck at writing essays, and they'll be marked down for that, which I find really unfair. That shouldn't be the case. If anything, we should be promoting in education as teachers that our subjects aren't dependent on achievement in other subjects. I'm all for promoting literacy across the curriculum, but we shouldn't penalise a child for not knowing how to read a question if they know how to do the maths. Likewise, we shouldn't penalise teachers for not being able to write an essay if they can teach phenomenally and if they can teach well. If we're doing that, we're saying you can't read and write, you're doomed in life, which is not a great ethos to have. Out of the 3 Christmas trees I've sat by, this is definitely the best one. It's nice and colourful, there's a little snowman in it. Snowman! Snowman! The snowman's now turned away from us. It's a little sad. Next placement, I need to focus on differentiating and getting confident again in front of class. I feel like I've lost that confidence that I had in the last placement. Teaching 50-minute lessons as opposed to 1 hour 40-minute lessons, that's not going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to going onto a 50% timetable where I'm jumping all of a sudden from planning 3 or 4 lessons a week to planning, 13, 14 lessons a week. That's going to be crazy. Even though they're shorter, it's just such a huge jump. So that's the end of my Christmas update. I'm about a third of the way through my PGCE and I'm still liking it. I have cried quite a lot, I've got stressed, but it's all been worth it. Next vlog will probably be about half term. I'll aim to do another one fairly soon, but the amount of work I probably won't get around to it. Peace out.